Greetings and welcome to the virtual training video for you, the freshman, and you, the upperclassmen that need some help still. Anyway, we're going to take some time. This video is going to be something to you to reference through. Go back and learn all of your drill maneuvers, your marching maneuvers, and the different physical activities that we do as a band. So take your time, enjoy, but also use this as a learning tool. All right, the first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to do the good standard attention maneuver. That's going to be the first one that we do. Now, as you see, our demonstrators, they're already standing in attention already in the position, but they're going to demonstrate the movement of attention so that you can see from the beginning. All right, drum major. Now we're going to do that again. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it fully again. Then we're going to break it down and show you number by number. Drum major. Now, we're going to do what we call take it by the numbers. And you'll be able to see each maneuver as they do it, and we'll get a chance to kind of we'll slow it down, show it to you so that you can get a chance to see exactly what's going on. So we're gonna do attention by the numbers on me. Focus. Ready, one. Ready, two. Ready, three. Each move is snapped. Attention by the numbers again. Ready up, one. Ready up, two. Ready up, three. I'm gonna come to Miss Janae, and I want her to demonstrate. She's gonna show you. I want you to look at her hand movements. I want you to watch her posture, watch her knee lift, snap, and everything else. Attention by the numbers. Ready up, one. Notice her knee lift. Notice her toes are pointed. Notice where her hands are. Ready up, two. Notice where her left hand is, at what we call a hammer position. Ready up, three. And notice she snaps back down into the original position. Okay. All right, one last time, attention in full. Attention in full, on you, drum major. Cover yourself in the line, Now, if you can, I just want you to look at their posture as they are in attention. If you look, you notice bell for instruments and the saxophones, piccolos, mostly all of those instruments, their right hand is holding the instrument, and they will be at a parallel angle, parallel to the ground. If you notice their left hand should be on the seat of their pants, should be on the seat of their side of their pants. Okay, and the left hand, as you can see, is balled up with the thumb outside. Okay, if you look at the feet should be at a 45-degree angle with the heels touching. And if you look at the line where his feet are, that line is dividing his feet straight down the middle. Okay, all those things matter. All right, if you look, you see how their postures are. Their back is straight, their head is up. This is all a part of our attention. Now we're going to maneuver that we're going to demonstrate will be our facing maneuvers. And we will start off with left face, left face. Now we're going to do the left face. We're going to execute the left face movement. All right, we're going to do it by in its entirety first, and then we'll break it down by the numbers. Left face by the number. Left face on me. Left, left, 2, face, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 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 All right, now we're going to do it by the numbers. By the numbers. By the numbers. Left face by the numbers on me. Both. Ready, put. 1. Now, if you notice, the left foot is out, but it's not touching the ground. It's not laying on the ground. It is, his toes is pointed. His back foot is flat on the ground, but his left foot is pointing to the ground. If you look at his hand, if you look at his left hand is near his side. Okay, near his side. And this is, well, that's the drum major pose. But if you look at the instrumentalists, their left hand is straight down. Okay, that toe is pointed to the ground, just above the blade of grass. Now on the second move, they're going to pivot on their right foot and turn quickly to the left. They're going to snap that move to the left, up off the heel when you turn. Ready, 2, 2. You bring that left knee to a 90-degree angle, toes pointed to the ground. And if you look at the left hand, come on this side, look at the left hand. Left hand just moves back to the side. They move over close to the hip. All right, the next move is going to be drive that left foot into the ground and bring the right foot up. And the hand is going to come to the hammer. Ready up, 3, 3. All right. Bring your hammer down some, Scruggs. Bring your hammer down just a little bit. Yeah, right there. Yep. If you look, nice 90-degree angle, knee lift, toes pointed, hammer up here. That elbow is parallel to the ground, back straight. His horn is parallel to the ground. He's nice and steady. And on the last move, everybody's going to drive that right foot into the ground, back at the attention position. Ready up, 4, 4. By the numbers again. Ready up, 1, 1. Go back. Ready up, 1, 1. Ready up, 2, 2. Ready up, 3, 3. Ready up, 4, 4. The entire thing. Left, 2, face, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Left, 2, face, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's left face. All right, now we're gonna do right face in its entirety, and then we'll break it down by numbers. Right face on me. Back. Right. 2. Face. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 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 All right, now we're gonna break it down by the numbers. We're gonna break it down by the numbers so you can see. Focus. Ready, 1, 1. Go back. Ready, 1, 1. All right, same thing. All right, out there, you notice the left foot goes out on both right and left slant. I'm sorry, right and left face. Right and left face. The left foot goes out on both of them. Yeah, I'm going crazy. But anyway, the left foot goes out on both left face and right face first. All right. Now the next move, they're gonna pivot and turn sharply to the right. Here we go. Put up two. Now you notice that knee comes up, that left knee comes up to a 90-degree angle. That toe is pointed. The back should be straight. On the next count, they're gonna drive that left foot into the ground and bring the right one up. Bring up three. All we're doing is switch legs at that point. You see the hands. We back at the hammer again. Instrument in the right hand. Right knee up. Toes pointed. And the last move, they're gonna drive it down back into original attention position. Bring up 4. A lot of numbers again. Bring up 1. Bring up 2. Come on. Bring up 3. Bring up 4. Bring up 1. Bring up 2. Bring up 3. Bring up 4. Right, 2, face, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and that is right face. Now we're going to demonstrate the step 2 back around maneuver. We're going to start out as a whole, and then we'll go break it down by numbers again. Step 2 back around, the entirety. Step 2 back around. Step 2 back around. Step 2 back around. Step 2 back around. Now, we're going to break it down by the numbers. Break it down by the numbers. We'll break it down by the numbers. Here we go. Vocals. Ready? Step. Step. Go back. Ready? Step. Step. If you notice the first move, the left foot steps out. Now the difference, if you notice a difference in left and right face, their foot did not touch the ground on left and right face, that left foot. But in this particular case, on step 2 back around, the foot is touching the ground. All right, because they're stepping versus just sticking the foot out there. So if you look down the line, you'll see that everybody should have their left foot fully planted on the ground in front of their right foot. All right, and if you look at their upper body, move up just a little bit. Just look at the upper body. You still see the instruments in their right hand, their left hand. They still at the seat of their pants, the seat of the trousers, and the left hand is still. If you look, left hand is still with the thumb. All the fingers are closed. All right. Now we're going to move to the next number. We're going to move to 2. Give me vocals. Ready? 2. Now notice the right foot steps up, and the right heel is just a little bit off the ground. All right, the right heel is just a little bit off the ground. All right, and it should be extended. Extend that right leg. Extend the right leg. There you go. There you go. All right. And notice the hands and everything still remain the same. The hands and everything still remain the same. Now we're going to move to the next one, which is back. We're going to move back. Ready? Back. Back. Now if you come behind and you see the right foot on the toe, and it's placed behind the left foot. So when they turn around, when they pivot around, those heels will come right together automatically. And on the last maneuver is around, and they're gonna spin and turn around quickly. They're gonna snap around. Ready? Around. By the numbers again. Ready? Step.
Step.
Ready? Two. Ready? Back.
Back.
Ready? Run.
Run.
Ready? Step.
Step.
Ready?
Two.
Ready? Back.
Back.
Ready? Run.
Run.
The entire thing. Step. Two. Back. Run.
Step. Two. Back. Around.
All right, and that is our step 2 back around. Now we're going to move on to our marching maneuvers. We're going to move on to the basic marching maneuver of mark time. They're going to demonstrate to you the mark time maneuver, and you'll be able to see in its entirety what happens during the mark time and in the marching style of how we do things. On the mark time 16 and halt. Repeat command.
Mark time 16 and halt. Step, jump. 4, 8, 4, 8, halt, BC.
We're going to do that again. Notice the knee lift. Notice the hands. Notice the posture as they're marching. Notice the toes pointed. Notice all those things that we make consistent with. Mark time 16 and halt. Repeat command.
Mark time 16 and halt. Step, jump. 4, 8, 4, 8, halt, BC.
Now, if you noticed, after the whistle, the first thing they said was snap, drive. All right. So after the whistle, drummer, just give me the 4 preparatory whistles. All right. Now, after he get on that 4th whistle, the left knee comes up. He's gonna give you a whistle, and I just want everybody just to bring snap and pause that snap. Pause that snap. Just give me the whistle and then pause that snap. Everybody. Get a hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, step. All right. Now, go back. Recover. Now. Yeah. Now, it's going to be the 4 preparatory whistles, but then they're going to be 3 solid beats. And then on that 4th solid beat is when you bring the left knee up and snap. All right, they're going to demonstrate it once more. 4 preparatory, 4 solid, and
Step.
And on the 4th solid beat, they bring the knee up and snap. All right, let's do that one more time.
Step.
Recover. All right. Now again, let's do mark time 16 and hold. Repeat command.
Mark time 16 and halt.
4 preparatory, 3 solid. 1, 2, 3.
Step, jump. 4,
Notice how the knees are up.
8,
Notice how the toes are pointed.
4,
Notice how the hands.
8, halt, BC.
Now, we're gonna go ahead and move forward. We're gonna move the group forward. We're gonna show you what we call 8 to 5. We're gonna march 8 to 5. There are 8 steps in between each 5 yards. So if you notice that they're on the 20-yard line right now, they're gonna march forward 8 steps, and then the 8th step, they should be on the 25-yard line. All right, we call this 8 to 5. All right, we're going to step off. We're going to step off with the left foot first. Step off with the left foot first. Okay? Forward march 8 and hold. Repeat command.
Forward march 8 and hold. Step, drop. 4, 8, O, B, C.
Now, notice that the right foot hit the line on count 8. When they got here, that right foot hit the line on count 8. All right, we're gonna do the same thing. Ditto.
Ditto.
They're gonna move forward. Left foot out first.
Step, drop. 4,
Count 8.
8, O, B,
Count 8. They hit that line. Ditto.
Ditto. Step, drop. 4, 8, O, B, C.
Cover yourselves. Get on the line. All right, so that is the 8 to 5 march. That is the 8 to 5 march. Let me backtrack a little bit. If you notice, at the end of each one of their commands, you heard them say BC. You heard them do a move, and you saw them do a move, and then you heard them say BC. We're going to demonstrate just the BC. Just the BC. I just want the beat. Just beat. Snap to B. Ready? Beat.
B.
Now notice. Notice what that, now that they're different one depending on the instrument. This is alto sax, trumpet, piccolo, sousaphone, trombone, baritone, snare drum. Now, if you notice, whatever instrument you play, every instrument has a slightly different way they hold their horns. All right, but depending on which one you play, you follow that particular person. All right, and then on the second move, we're gonna do C. Now, notice the head. I'm sorry. Notice them looking down at their instruments. Notice them looking. Notice the hand. Notice the feet. Now we're gonna do C. Ready? C.
C.
And then just bringing it back to the original position. We're gonna do it by the numbers, go by the letters. We're gonna do it by the letters again. Ready? B. B. Ready? C.
C.
Ready? B.
B.
Ready? C.
C.
I'm gonna do the whole thing. The whole BC. 1, 2, 3, 4.
B. C.
All right, that's good. All right, now we're going to demonstrate to the rear maneuver. We're going to demonstrate it. We're going to do a 4 march 8, and then we're going to do what we call a to the rear. All right.
Step, drop. 4, 8, O, B, C.
Now, notice they turn. They to the rear, pivoted on the right foot, and they turn by way of their left. They turn by way of their left, by the left arm. All right, we don't turn this way. Anytime we to the rear, we turn by way of the left arm, by way of the left arm, but we pivot on the right foot. Ditto.
Ditto. Step, drop. 4,
Snap.
8, O, B, C.
Now, Mr. Scruggs, I want you to demonstrate same thing. And I want you to demonstrate 4 march 8 to the rear on this line. I want you to pay attention.
Snap, drive.
You're driving, and you're gonna snap.
A, O, B, C.
Now, you notice when he turned, he turned on the right foot, and he ended up right on the line. That foot, that line is dividing his feet right down the way, halfway the way it should be. Okay, so make sure you pivot on the right foot and turn by way your left. Thank you. Go back. And that is the to the rear. So now we're going to demonstrate our squad maneuvers. And in our band, in our style, we deal in 4 squads of 4 people. All right, if you see, it's broken down into 4 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down at the other end, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to start off with the standard maneuver, or what you call left slant. We're going to start off with the left slant first. Now, the left slant, that signifies the person farthest to the left in that particular squad will go out the furthest in the particular maneuver. And so, in this particular case, we're going to give each person a number. She will be number 1 in the squad. He will be number 2 in the squad. She will be number 3 in the squad. And he will be number 4 in the squad. And the same thing goes for the squad here. As a matter of fact, y'all come behind me. Get on the 40 from me. So you'll be able to see it with 2 lines. All right. So 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. 1s, raise your hand. 2s, 3s, 4s. Okay. Now, in a left slant, the person's the highest number goes out the farthest. So in this particular case, the 4, which is the highest number in the squad, will go out the furthest. The number 1 will take 1 step and mark times 7. They will step off of the line 1 step and mark times 7. And let me go back. It's an 8-count maneuver. It's an 8-count maneuver in total for everybody. Everybody's doing a total of 8 counts. But the first number 1s, they will step off the line 1, mark times 7. 2s will step 3 steps forward, mark time 5, which is still 8 altogether. 3s will forward march 5, step forward 5, and mark time 3. 4s will march forward 7 and mark time 1. But each person has a job that entails 8 counts total. 8 counts total. All right. So we're going to demonstrate that, and this is what we call a left slant. Left slant 8 and hold. Repeat command.
Left slant 8 and hold. Step 1, 3, 5, 7, up, B, C.
Now you see what happened. If you execute that move and execute your particular number the right way, then it should end up in a slant. It should end up in a slant. Now, what we're going to demonstrate now is how to close this up. We're going to close this slant up. And so what we're going to do, we're going to call a stack. And that means we're gonna stack back to the line. Because you notice nobody is on a yard line right now. Nobody's on the yard line. Nobody's on the yard, nobody's feet is on the yard line. But we're gonna stack back to this particular yard line and that particular yard line. And that means everybody is going to move forward at the same time. But you won't hit your number, or you won't hit the line until your number says. So now the numbers switch. So 4 took 7 steps forward and marked time 1. Now it reverses for number 4. It will reverse for him. He will now take 1 step forward and then mark time 7. Number 3 will forward march 3 and mark time 5 on the line. She will make it to this line in 3 counts and then mark time 5 for the remaining of the counts. Number 2 will forward march 5 and hit this line on count 5 and mark time 3. And number 1, they will march forward or forward march 7, hit this line on 7, and mark time 1. And that's what we call a stack, but everybody's gonna move at the same time. We'll demonstrate it. Stack up 8 and hold, repeat command.
Stack up 8 and hold. Step 1, 3, 5, 7, up, BC.
Left slant 8 and hold, repeat command.
Left slant 8 and hold. Step 1, 3, 5, 7, up, BC.
Stack up 8 and hold, repeat command.
Stack up 8 and hold. Step 1, 3, 5, 7, up, BC.
Step 2, back, around.
Step 2, back, around.
Now, we're gonna do right slant. Right slant. So now the numbers are gonna switch. So now, all ones, okay. So all ones now, all ones will be the lowest point. But so all the 4s will be the highest point in the slant, pretty much. Okay. So versus what they did going the opposite direction, so we're gonna do a left slant again. We're gonna do left slant again. Okay. But everybody's gonna keep their same numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. But the commands are gonna change. Commands are gonna swap. Okay. So all ones are gonna be the high point of the left slant now. All right, versus before, when they were facing that direction, the 1s were the low point. But now all the 1s are going to be the high point. The 3s are going to be 5. The 2s are going to be 5. The 3s are going to be 3. And the 4s are going to be 1. Okay, so how many do y'all go out on a left slant?
7.
7. How many do y'all go out?
5.
5. How many do you go out?
3.
Left slant 8 and hold. Repeat command.
Left slant 8 and hold. Step 1, 3, 5, 7, up, BC.
Stack. Stack up. Stack up.
Step 1, 3,
Yep.
5, 7, up, BC.
Now we're going to do the right slant. Okay? So the people furthest to the right in the squad are going to go out the furthest now. Okay, so that means Darren, and Deontay's going to go out the first. They're going to go out the first. So now, right slant should be this way. Okay? So everybody knows the number. We don't have to demonstrate that, or we have to say that here. But everybody out here. Now the persons farthest to the right are going to end up the highest point in the slant now. So this first line here, they're only going to take one step out, and then 7 steps, mark time. Second line, forward march 3, mark time 5. Next line, forward march 5, mark time 3. And last line, forward march 7, mark time 1. Let's execute the right slant, and hold. Repeat command.
Right slant, hey, hold.
Make sure you dip on your number, dip on your number, dip on your number.
Step 1, 3, 5, 7, go. BC.
Stack up. Stack up. Stack up. Everybody moving at the same time. Stack 8 and hold. Repeat command.
Stack 8 and hold. Step 1, 3, 5, 7, go. BC.
All right, we're going to do right slant 8 and hold. Repeat command.
Right slant 8 and hold. Step 1, 3, 5, 7, hold. BC.
Stack up 8 and hold. Repeat command.
Stack up 8 and hold. Step 1, 3, 5, 7, hold. BC.
All right, now, that is the left and right slant. Now we're going to demonstrate the pinwheels, the pinwheel maneuver. We'll start off with the right pinwheel, and we'll demonstrate it first, and then we'll break it down as to what's happening with each person in the particular squad. So we're going to do right pinwheel 8 and hold. Repeat command.
Right pinwheel 8 and hold. Step 4, 8, hold. BC.
Ditto.
Ditto. Step 4, 8, hold. BC.
Now, if you notice, the pinwheel maneuver is just pretty much everybody moving at the same rate and keeping their shoulders in line as they move that line, and they pinwheel that line towards whatever the destination is. So in this particular case, we still are broken off into squads of 4. Okay, we're still broken off into squads of 4. With doing a right pinwheel, in this particular case, a right pinwheel, meaning the person that is the furthest right in that particular squad will serve as what we call a pivot person or a pivot point. So their movement will be the less of everybody else. Okay, so let me see the 2 pivots in this particular case. For right, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Okay, these 2 squads, these are the 2 pivot people. Okay, what they're going to do is they're serving as the foundation of the particular squad. So they're only going to move, and I'm just going to have them demonstrate. Let me just have my 2 pivots demonstrate. That's the 2 pivots. All right. Now notice that they took 1 step forward and they pivoted for the rest of the 7 counts. Okay, they took 1 step forward and pivoted for the rest of the 7 counts. Do it again, same people. All right, so they're just pivoting, okay? Go ahead back, go back. Now, everybody else's responsibility is just to maintain alignment with the pivot person. All right, that's everybody else's responsibility as they move towards whatever destination. So in this particular case, each one of these squads will be pivoting or pinwheeling to these two lines, the 20-yard line and the 25-yard line, okay? So we're gonna demonstrate that maneuver in its entirety once again. Right pinwheel.
Snap, drop. 4, 8, hope, BC.
Now notice everybody's right foot hit the line on count 8. Everybody's foot must hit the right, everybody's right foot must hit the line on count 8. All right, we're gonna do it again. Cover.
Snap, drop. 4, 8, hope, BC.
Okay. Now we're gonna reverse it. We're gonna do a left pinwheel now. So now the jobs and the duties change. Okay. So let me have my pivot left folks to raise their hand. Pivot left. Okay. Because now the pinwheel is going to go in that direction. It's going to go left this time. Left pinwheel 8 and halt. Repeat command.
Left pinwheel 8 and hold.
Left pinwheel. Left. Everybody. Left pinwheel.
Snap, drop.
Don't leave the popper. Don't leave the popper. Don't leave the popper.
8, hope,
All right.
BC.
So now this is good teaching moment. So when they're turning, when they're turning, he doesn't want to turn too prematurely, so stop moving the line. Go ahead, stop moving. He don't want to turn to his shoulders too prematurely and leave his man beside him. Okay, their shoulders need to be in alignment the entire way through the maneuver. Okay, they need to move together in alignment the entire way through the maneuver. Okay, come back. I want you to turn prematurely. Okay, 1, 2, ready, go. See how he's turning prematurely? He's going too fast. Their shoulders lost alignment with each other. Their shoulders have to remain in alignment with each other the entire maneuver so that it looks right. Because if not, then it'll look like a broken gate. Okay? Go back, thank you. Left pinwheel 8 and halt. Repeat command.
Left pinwheel 8 and hold.
Shoulders align. Shoulders align with each other. Move together.
Snap, drop. 4,
Better.
8, hope, BC.
Ditto.
Yo! Snap, drop. 4, 8, hope, BC.
Right pinwheel 8 and halt. Repeat command.
Right pinwheel 8 and hold. Snap, drop. 4,
Yeah.
8, hope, BC.
That was better. And that is left pinwheel and right pinwheel.